Your moon sign in astrology is actually what reflects your how you emotionally regulate. All right. It tells you your subconscious, like your innermost feelings. All right. And these feelings are the ones that, think about the moon. The moon comes out typically, you can see her during the day, of course, but she typically comes out at night, and what she does is she illuminates the parts of us that no one else sees, okay? Your moon sign is your innermost subconscious feelings, all right? And when you know your moon sign and when you know its characteristics, you'll be able to see how you can emotionally regulate yourself, okay? For me, for example, I'm a Gemini moon. And for me, whenever I want to emotionally regulate, I find taking walks, because Gemini is the neighborhood, all right, and movement and walking, all right. Your neighborhood, your most local kind of environment. So walking around neighborhood for me, or communicating my feelings, all right, because Gemini is a mercurial sign, all right. So communication, writing, me when I journal, making a video, media is what helps me to emotionally regulate myself. I have to get it out, I have to move, all right. And so that, for example, is how you can use your moon sign to help regulate your nervous system, all right. This is why it helps to know yourself, all right, and be devoted. When we talk about self-love and self-devotion, this means that you know yourself, you learn about yourself, so that way you know how to soothe yourself, all right. The moon is also the mother, because you are your first mother, all right. You enter in this world through your mother, but you enter alone, all right. Yes, even if you have a twin, you are your own person, you are your own mother. And so knowing what your moon sign is and how you nourish yourself and soothe yourself, all right, is really, really important. So I'm going to take you through the elements and the signs and show you how you can emotionally regulate yourself according to your sign. Our nervous system is basically our internal safety system, and it's constantly scanning and asking, am I safe? Am I supported? Can I relax here? And when we are dysregulated, we might feel anxious, overwhelmed, shut down, or we may feel disconnected from our bodies. But your moon sign, as I mentioned, it can actually reveal your emotional comfort language, okay? Meaning the ways your body and your heart naturally return to safety. Because your moon is your home, okay? And it's important to feel safe at home. So you don't need to change who you are. You just have to learn how to support the way you're already wired, okay? Now, we're going to get into the particular moon signs and how being dysregulated may show up and how being regulated may show up. But I want you to comment below and let me know what your moon sign is and how true this is for you, okay? And I also wanted to invite you to my 7-day nervous system healing program. All right. And what that does is it has practices that helps you to move into nervous system healing. All right. And again, it's a 7-day journey. And then I also have a nervous system healing pod, which is a community where you can, if you are in the middle of your nervous system healing journey, you can join a supportive community with me. And I have some trauma informed practices and 17 years of nursing clinical experience, including my own experience of healing from trauma. And so this is why I created that group. And I also have a Soft Wealth Life membership. And that's like a program to learn how to rest and learn more ease and more pleasure. So To find out more about those, I'll put the links below for you. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the moon signs. Now, if you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius moon, you are a fire moon sign. And if you have a fire moon, your nervous system often regulates through expression, through passion, and movement. Now, when fire moon energy gets stuck, when it's dysregulated, it can feel like emotional frustration, reactivity, or suppressed anger. Think about all that fire that can build up inside of you. It can implode. All right. So, fire moons often regulate through movement and creative expression, letting themselves feel excitement and inspiration. Sometimes fire moon signs, you'll feel the excitement, but you contain it, and it kind of blows up. Make sure you feel that and express it in a safe container, okay? Having safe spaces to express your emotions openly is really, really important. We're not looking for a wildfire here. We're looking for a safe, contained spaces. Perhaps it's a workout class. Perhaps it's a creative hobby. All right. But being able to move that fire energy out safely is really important here to regulate and feel safe within your body. Now, if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn moon, you are an earth moon. And earth moon individuals often regulate through stability and physical grounding. Now, when dysregulated, this can show up as control patterns, overworking, or anxiety around security. Okay. Earth moons benefit from consistent routines, sensory comfort like touch, food, and cozy environments, slowing down productivity pressure, okay, not being perfect all the time, and grounding body rituals, all right? So you are another one that can benefit from being outside, looking at the tree, ground yourself, eating nourishing, comforting, grounding foods, okay? And making sure that you're not overworking yourself and being too perfect about everything, okay? Now, if you are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you are an air moon. And air moons often regulate through understanding their emotions mentally and relationally. So, when dysregulated, you can feel like you're overwhelmed, like you can overthink a lot. You can disconnect from your body, or you could seek reassurance externally because you're looking for mental clarity. Okay, and I know this as a Gemini moon. Sometimes the thoughts they're just way too much, okay? So this is why for me walking is important. Air moons regulate through journaling, talking through emotions, perspective shifting, seeing things from a different perspective instead of a rigid mental view, okay? Gentle body connection practices that help them feel instead of only think. Your priority here is to move from your head into your body, okay? And this is another reason, again, why having that tactile, walking, writing, thinking, talking to people and talking is really important, okay? Now, if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you are a water moon, and water moon individuals are deeply emotionally intuitive. Now, when dysregulated, they may feel emotionally flooded. It's too much emotion. You can absorb other people's feelings or fear vulnerability, okay? And water moons often regulate through emotional expression, okay? Safe intimacy, not being intimate with just anyone, not sharing your intimate feelings with anyone, okay? But a safe container. Spiritual or intuitive practices, emotional boundaries, and somatic release. You all would benefit from the groups that I have, the memberships that I have, because you would have a safe container to express yourself emotionally, okay? Or any other space like that. But whereas the air moons can be in their head, you all can sometimes be drowning in your emotions. And so it's important to have a container where you can express them without them drowning you. Okay. So one of the biggest shifts in healing is realizing that regulation isn't forcing yourself into someone else's healing formula. All right. This is why why I love knowing what your moon sign is. Okay. Because you're learning the language that your particular nervous system speaks. Not everyone regulates themselves the same. Not everyone can just meditate, okay, as we have seen. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful for you. Bye.